Hey YouTube, this is Tucker Ars here, and I'll be doing my first card fight Vanguard deck profile of my Murakumo deck. And before I get started, I have a little important update about my Yu-Gi-Oh stuff. The thing about it while I'm doing a Vanguard deck profile is because I'll be taking a long break from Yu-Gi-Oh. I don't like the whole pendulum, summoning the whole new rules. I'm not complaining nothing. I'm not too. I'm just I just getting a little feeling a little overwhelmed with the new rules and stuff, the whole pendulums and stuff. Not only that, Cardfight Vanguard, it's a very cheap game to play. I really do love the mechanics and stuff, and I love the anime. And so after I'm done with this deck profile, I will be posting a new trade binder after this, and delete all my other trade binders I ever did on this channel just to clean it up. I'll still keep all my Yu-Gi-Oh stuff, and I will just focus more on my artwork. If you want to check it out, I'll put a link to my official manga, Enchanted Blade, and also a link to my Divine art, so you can check it out. And yeah, and anyway, let's get started with the deck profile. I'm going to do, and one more thing, shout out to Master Gwaine, if I'm saying it right, for providing me for the Murakumo deck to start off with. They get me started so I can get back in the game. I just added the right chain stuff. So link in his channel will also be there below. Check him out. He does really good stuff. So now let's get started. Start off with is for your starting Vanguard is Magatsu Wind. You use this for the right chain. When you ride Magatsu Breath, it'll gain 1,000 K, and you can superior call two of the grade 2 units. And also, if you ride a card that's not part of the right chain, it has a free runner which will go to the rear guard. And next, for your standard set with the criticals, you have your 8 crit, your 4 heals, and your 4 draws. Pretty mandatory in most decks. I do prefer draws and stands because with the right chain you need to draw some of your stuff. Now for the grade 1 units, for Magatsu Breath, when he rides the Magatsu Wind, he gains 1,000 K, and also you can superior call 2 Magatsu Winds. That's the 9K. So next, for the AK Vanillas, for the perfect guards, and lastly 2 Night Panthers, just because he can become a beat stick if you counter blast. And you can do as many you want to. Next, for your grade 2s, for Magatsu Gale, when Magatsu Gale rides Magatsu Breath, you can superior call 2 Magatsu Storms, and during the end phase you shuffle them back into, you put them back in the bottom of the deck. So he's good to play to superior call 2 of the beat sticks of the grade 3. So he's pretty good. 3 or 10K. This is part of the support I run. I run 2 Stealth Dragon Royal Nova. While you have either Magatsu Gale or Storm in your Vanguard circle. No, I don't. I mean, if you don't have him, he'll lose 5K. But his other effect is when he attacks, he gains 2K, so he works as your 12K beat stick. 2 Stealth Beat, and lastly for the grade 2, 2 Stealth Beads, Spellhounds. This is a great card. It has a generic, it's like one of the most generic effects in the game, where you counterblast 1, you send the top card from your deck to damage stone, and during the end phase you shuffle one card from your damage zone to your deck. So he's good to recycle your triggers or perfect guards or that kind of stuff you need. And lastly, for the grade 3 lineups, you have your 3 Magatsu Storms. He gains 1,000 when it rides Gale, and you can limit break for Counterblast 2 to summon the superior card 2 copies of him, and also he gets 3k after that effect. And lastly, 3 Shirayuki. Shirayuki is a really good against very high beat stick, because you can limit break and counterblast 1 and discard a copy of her from your hand to minus 2k on your opponent's attacking vanguard. So she is really good defense. And that's pretty much it. Tell me what you think about my first Vanguard deck profile, and also what you thought about this deck. And again, it's a really fun deck, really great, and shoutouts to my good friend Master Goin. And that's pretty much it. So don't forget to like this video and subscribe.